2013 was supposed to be my death date. What is up, you guys? It's your girl Renita Lane back up in this thing. What's up, babies? As y'all read by this title, this is another story time. You guys, I've been wanting to tell this story time for so long now. Like, I wanted to tell this story time whenever it happened, like way back when. I feel like this story time is like one of my testimonies, like literally one of my testimonies. So I wanted to share this story with you all because listen, your girl, God was calling me to the pearly gate, okay? God was calling me to come back to the pearly gates. You know what I'm saying? He probably was like, she ain't acting right on these streets, so we need to bring her back. We need to bring her back and because she ain't acting right. Because your girl almost went to the gates, okay? You know what I'm saying? I almost went to the gates. But I'm here. As y'all can see, I'm here in 2019, living. You know what I'm saying? But I almost went to the gates, okay? August 5th, 2013 was supposed to be my death date. August 5th, 2013 was supposed to be my death date. And I do believe, I hope that is the right day. If it's not, I'm going to put it on the screen. But I believe August 5th of 2013, that was my death date. And y'all about to hear why that was about to be my death date. So, yeah, let's get into this story. Okay. So around the year of 2011, it was December 2011 through 2013, I started having these really abnormal pains, like kind of by my ovary area. I started having these really bad pains, and I didn't know what it was. And at first it started off mild. It started off as mild pains. It was like, it wasn't anything that was just unbearable starting out, but I didn't know what it was, so I just went to the doctor. And they were just like, oh, you're fine. You just have a UTI. Now, remember this throughout the story. UTI, okay? Remember the doctors telling me that I have a UTI. Pinpoint that. You got it in your noggin? All right, girl. Okay, so moving on. They was just telling me, oh, you got a UTI. It's fine. It's normal. It happens to a lot of women. It's nothing to be worried about. You know, they would give me some pills to take, and they would send me on my way with my prescription. Okay, boom, whatever. So I'm popping the pills, and I'm drinking cranberry juice, because, you know, they say you're supposed to drink cranberry juice and all that other shit. So I'm drinking cranberry juice. I'm taking my medication, and, you know, I feel perfectly fine. Now, like I said, these pains kept reoccurring. They They reoccurred so much from December of 2011 up until 2013. Like, it just kept reoccurring. Now, I kept on having, every time I went to the doctor, they would say, oh, you have a UTI. So I'm like, damn, why do I keep getting UTIs? I had no idea why I kept getting UTIs. My ass going on Google trying to figure out why I'm getting so many UTIs. And that's another thing.
Y'all never go on Google.
Bitch, Google was telling me all types of shit. Bitch, I had cancer. You know what I'm saying? My leg was gonna have to be amputated. Like, Google is a goddamn fool. Don't go on Google for shit, okay? Because they were telling me everything, and I'm just like, okay, what is really going on with me? Like, I was starting to get nervous and scared. Like, even my mama was like, why you keep getting these UTIs? Like, something don't seem right. And I was just like, yeah, but they're just telling me that they're UTIs. So, and then a lot of the times when I would feel these pains, I would just be popping pills. I'm just popping pills, and just to get rid of the pain, and I'm drinking my cranberry juice. And I got so tired of going through the emergency room that I would literally just say, okay, I'm just gonna take some pain pills, some some ibuprofen, the 800 milligram ibuprofen. So I was popping the ibuprofen, I was drinking my cranberry juice, and, you know, it would help for a little bit. It did help for a little bit, and it would just take the pain away. And so I wouldn't feel it, and I would go on about my day. Around 2013, mind you, I was having these pains throughout 2011 through 2013. So 2013 comes around, and it seems like these pains are getting really, really strong, and I'm still going to the doctor for these UTIs that they're telling me that I have a UTI. So I'm going through the emergency room around, I think this was July of 2013. I went to the emergency room in July probably about 4 or 5 times in 1 month alone for this pain that I was having. And this happened in July of 2013, remember this. So July of 2013, I went through the emergency room like 5 times for this same pain. And every time I would go, and let me tell you something about this emergency room. They knew me. Okay, I've been through that emergency room so many times. They knew who I was. They knew my goddamn social security number. I done been in that motherfucker so many times. Okay? I was there. I knew them. Like, that was my other home. Okay? That was my home. I lived there. I just didn't pay no bills there. But I lived there. Okay? I was there all the time. Like, I would just walk in there like, oh, hey, Bill, how you doing? How's the kids? The wife doing good? Oh, okay. See you next time. Like, bitch, I was there that often, that frequent, that I knew everybody knew me. It's like, oh, here come that girl again with another UTI. Yeah, that was me. But, yeah, so I was there all the time. So, in July, I went there like 5 times, literally. And every single time, it was the same routine. It was like, oh, well, you just have UTI. At this time, I'm so frustrated, you guys. I'm so frustrated because I'm tired of going through this emergency room. I'm tired of not knowing what exactly is wrong with me. Like, they're telling me that I have a UTI, but something in my spirit, something in my body was just like, it is not a UTI. It is something way worse than me having a UTI. But they were just never really checking me thoroughly. Like, I would go back there, I would tell them my pain, I would tell them what was going on with me, and then they would just be like, oh, sounds like a UTI. Sound like a UTI, or it is a UTI. Like, that's just how it would be. And you know, you going to the doctor, you feel like, okay, well, it's a doctor, they know what they're talking about, right? They know what they're talking about, so you just take their word for it. Like, okay, it's a UTI. All right, I'm just gonna take these pills they've been giving me, and I'm just gonna go on about my day, and the pain's gonna go away. All right, bet. So I did that. I didn't have this pain reoccur up until August, but it happened August 5th of 2013. That was a Monday. That was a Monday because I was supposed to go to school that day. I was in performing arts school at the time. So that Saturday, was it Saturday? Yeah, Saturday. We used to have these house parties for the performing arts school that I went to. Like, my classmates, we would always have like these house parties, like on the weekends. We would have kickbacks and stuff like that. You know, it'd be real lit. So Saturday, that night, I went out, and y'all, I had the time of my life. I was just so happy, and I was just enjoying my friends and everybody around me. And I'm probably gonna put pictures up over here or something like that, just so y'all can see like me throughout that day. And y'all, don't come for me in these pictures, okay? Don't come for me. But I was having such a good time, and you could just see it. I was smiling, I was happy, and it's just crazy. Like, on this day, it was almost like I was having so much fun, and I was like talking to everybody, hugging everybody, you know, calling people that I haven't talked to in a long time this day. It was like all these things was happening in this day, and it was almost like that day was like preparing me to like to have a good time before August 5th, 2013 happened, which was supposed to be my death day. So I'm turning up, I'm having fun. Now, mind you, this night I was having pain. I started feeling pain on my left side, the lower left side, like kind of where my ovary was. So I started feeling pain that day, but I was just like, oh shit, here come this fucking UTI.
Child, this thing kept coming back like an ex you can't get rid of.
So I just popped a pill, whatever, and I just ignored it. I was just like, you know what, I'm not gonna let this ruin my night. I'm about to go have fun with my friends. So I get to the house party, and y'all, it was jumping. We was turned up. I was lit. You know, I was lit. I was drinking. I can't tell y'all how many drinks I had that night. Okay, I woke up with a banging hangover. Okay, so I had a great time that night, and then here it go, it's Sunday. It's Sunday is the next day, and I'm still having this pain. And I noticed the pain was gradually starting to get worse, okay? So what do? I get my cranberry juice. I'm drinking cranberry juice. I even started taking these little cranberry pills that they say is supposed to help as well. And then I started taking another 800 milligram ibuprofen. So I'm taking that, and I'm like, okay, I should be fine. Now, Monday was the next day I was supposed to go to school that day. I went to KD College, which is a performing arts school in Dallas. So I was supposed to go to school that Monday. All through that Sunday night and leading up to that Monday morning, I was going through excruciating pain. You guys, when I tell you, I did not sleep that whole night. I did not sleep. I was literally, I didn't even lay down straight, like cuffing myself. Like I wasn't even laying down all the way flat. I was in so much pain. I can't even explain or describe the type of pain I was feeling. But it was something like I've never experienced in my life. Like the pain was unbearable. Okay, the pain was unbearable, you guys. So I did not sleep that whole night. I did not get any sleep. I woke up August 5th. I woke up at 6 a.m. in the morning. Because it's my that's the regular time I wake up to like get myself together and get myself ready to go to school. So I get up and I go to the bathroom and I'm trying to get myself ready to school. The pain is so unbearable, you guys. I took pills, nothing was working. And at this point, I'm scared because I'm like, why do I feel like this? Why this pain is not leaving me? I remember calling my mom and I was like, Mom, like, I'm having this pain, but it's like way worse, and I'm supposed to go to school, but I can't make it to school. I'm gonna have to go to the doctor. And so I put on my clothes. Y'all, I could barely put on my clothes. I put on my clothes, I get in my car, and I drive. At the time, I went to this doctor. His name was Dr. Rayburn. It was like a clinic like down the street. I went there and I was telling him my symptoms. I was like, yeah, they keep telling me that I have a UTI. I said, I'm having this really bad pain and I don't know what it is, and I just need to figure out what's going on with me because I was in so much pain. And he saw that I was in so much pain. And he was like, okay. He was like, I'm going to write you something and I'm going to need you to go to the emergency room that's down the street, because it was an emergency room that was down the street. Mind you, guys, I'm driving in this excruciating pain, okay? I'm driving, okay? Not knowing I'm about to die. I'm driving. So I went to that clinic and he sent me to the emergency room that was probably like maybe, it was literally probably like 3 or 4 minutes away from where he was. So I went to the emergency room, the same emergency room that I always go to, and they told me that I have a UTI. This is the same emergency room. So here I come walking in here. Oh, hey, Billy, how's the kids? Oh, they're good? All right. They know me, okay? They know me. So I'm walking in there and I'm telling them what's going on. So they give me some paperwork. I'm filling out the paperwork. By this time, the pain is just becoming even more unbearable. Like, so unbearable. And I don't know what was going on at the time, but it was something that they needed from Dr. Rayburn. I don't remember, this happened so long ago. I don't remember exactly what they need from him, but it was something that they need from him that he gave me to give to them, a paper for me. So they were just like, oh, well, you just got to go back and tell him. It was like, go back and get this whoop-de-whoop. So I'm like, oh my God, I gotta drive back over there. So at this time, the pain is gradually just getting worse and worse. The pain from a scale 1 to 10, it broke the scale, okay? It broke the scale. It was up there. So I'm driving Dr. Raymond. It was like, oh, they said they need this. He was like, okay, go right back. And I was like, all right. So by this time, I'm driving like hunched over like this. I'm like in pain. I could barely sit up in the car while I'm driving. At this point, I could barely walk. I get back to the emergency room. They send me to the back, and I'm sitting in the back. I give the lady my information. I tell her what's going on. I'm sitting down. I'm trying to hold myself together and my composure, because at this point, I want to cry. Like, I want to cry. I was in that much pain. So they finally And let me tell you something, the emergency room, I don't know why the emergency room is called the emergency room. Because they ain't in no hurry to get to you. Like, you supposed to get to me like this. This is an emergency. I'm about to die. Can somebody come see me, okay? Like, okay, so that's just one. I don't understand it. I don't understand. They need to change the name, okay? There ain't no damn emergency room. So anyway, they finally get me to the back. I'm laying on this table. I take off my bottoms so I don't have any clothes from the waist down. They have this screen in front of them, and they have like this little tool that they're using to actually insert inside of my vagina. So after I explained my pain and what's going on, so they inserted, and let me tell y'all, that shit was so uncomfortable. It was the most uncomfortable feeling because it hurt so bad, and then them doing what they were doing, it made it even worse. So they're looking through it, looking at it, and they're just asking me a whole bunch of questions. So I'm laying on the table for a while, and I just so happen to look up at the lady face that is checking me or whatever. She's looking at the screen. I can't see what's on the screen and what she's looking at as she has the tool inside my vagina and looking at the screen. I don't know what's on the screen. So I happen to look up at her, and when I tell you, this lady's face changed drastically. Her face changed drastically. And it almost scared me because I looked up at her, and when I seen her facial expression, I was like, is something wrong? It was like, no, just relax. Don't worry about anything. We got it all figured out. It's okay. Like, just relax. So I'm just like, girl, the way your face looks don't look like everything is okay. So what is going on? And I sure don't feel okay. So she does that, and I get up. And she was like, okay, I'm gonna need you to go in here and sit and wait again. So I'm like, I gotta go and sit and wait again? Like, what is going on? So I called my dad. I was like, Dad, you gotta come up here right now. I'm not gonna be able to drive my car in the type of pain that I'm in. Can you please come up here and get me? Because you're gonna have to take me somewhere else. Because I can't drive. I can barely even walk. At this point, I can't do anything. So my dad comes up there. So they were talking to my dad and telling him what they thought it was. They put me in a wheelchair. I'm being wheelchaired out of the emergency room, and my dad is putting me in a car. So he's putting me in a car, and they're sending me back to Dr. Rayburn. I kept going back and forth so many times. They sending me back to Dr. Rayburn, the clinic that I went to before I came there. I went to Dr. Rayburn. At this point, I'm crying. I'm in pain. So I go back to Dr. Rayburn. They send me a paperwork to get to Dr. Raymond and tell him everything that was going on. He comes back in. He was just like, yep, it's exactly what I thought it was. We're going to send her to this hospital. And it was another hospital that was probably like 10 minutes away from where I was. It was like, okay, I'm going to write this out. I'm going to send her to this doctor. She's going to go to this doctor. She's going to have emergency surgery. Girl, I heard emergency surgery, and I'm like, what? I'm like, what is going on?
No.
Oh my God. Like, huh? Emergency surgery? Like, I ain't never had surgery a day in my life. That freaked me out. I was like, what? Excuse me. Come again? I'm going to have emergency what? No. Like, I was scared. He was like, kept telling me to relax. He was like, Renita, I need you to relax. I don't want you to stress your body out any more than it already is. Just relax. So they kept on telling me to relax. And he was just like, her ovary is twisted. Her fallopian tube and her ovary is twisted. There's a enlarged, what it looks to be like a cancerous tumor. At first they thought it was a cyst, but they said it looked to be like a cancerous tumor. But once she goes to the doctor, they gonna see it too. We sent over the information that the emergency room sent us, and they have all the tests and stuff like that, and they send it over to the doctor right now, and he's gonna further tell you exactly what's going on as well. But yes, the enlarged cancerous tumor is twisted around her ovary and her fallopian tube. So we need to get her an emergency surgery quick and fast. So My dad puts me in a car. We go into the car. We get to the hospital. And everything happened so fast. After that, everything happened so fast. We get to the hospital. They immediately took me to the back because they knew what I was there for. Immediately took me to the back. I lay down on the table. The doctor came in. He checked me again. And he was like, okay, listen, this is what's going on. She has an enlarged cyst. It is, it could have been cancerous. We kind of think it was a little cancerous, but it's enlarged and it is wrapped and twisted around her ovary and fallopian tube. So the pain that she is feeling is equivalent to someone giving birth and being shot. I'm like, well, you scared the hell out of me. I don't even want to have kids. And the equivalent to being shot, like, oh my God. Like, y'all don't understand the pain level. The pain level that I was having. I ain't never experienced a day in my life. So he was telling my dad that. And my dad was just like, wow. And then the first thing my dad said was, will she be able to have kids in the future? Does this determine whether or not she's going to be able to have kids? The doctor said, no, she will definitely be able to have children. She still has one ovary and one fallopian tube left, but this one's got to go. We got to take it all out, along with the enlarged cyst that's there. We have to take it out. And we got to do it now, because we got to do it now because, and he kind of paused when he said because, and he kind of like brought my daddy over to the side. I guess he said whatever he said. And so it was freaking me out. And at that time, now I'm realizing he didn't want to say what it was because he didn't want me to stress out right then and there. And that would have made it even worse. And I probably wouldn't even have made it to do surgery. So basically, that's what it was. I had to have emergency surgery right then and there. If I didn't, I wasn't going to make it that day. I was going to die that day. So they get me in the back. And I remember being in the back. At this time, I'm very pale, very purple. I looked like I was dead. So they get me back there. I remember them stripping off all my clothes. They was wiping me down with these wipes. I was naked. They were just wiping me down with the wipes. I was on the bed. And I was, at this point, the pain was, I was barely conscious to even focus on what was going on because they had me signing papers and everything, like while they're wiping me down and putting the gown on me and stuff like that. So I'm signing these papers, they asking me questions, and I'm just like, by this time my mom had got there, and my mom and my dad was in the room with me, and my mom was there on the side of me. And at this point, I was getting annoyed because I was in so much pain, and they were telling me to sign, and I could. So I was signing these papers, and then after that, from signing the papers, that was done, and they gave me what they gave me. When I tell you, I don't remember nothing after that. I remember going through these double doors, and right when I went through these double doors, the doctor was talking to me, and he was telling me, like, I'll see you when you come out. That's all I remember. I was out like a light, okay? I was out. I don't remember nothing up until, and this still to this day freaks me out. So I'm in the emergency room. They're doing my surgery, and I don't know if anybody's ever experienced this, but I had an out-of-body experience. But the thing about my out-of-body experience, I was literally looking at myself getting worked on, them having surgery on me. I was having an out-of-body experience, and it's an experience I've never experienced before. But for whatever reason, I felt so calm. I felt safe. I wasn't scared. There were also other people around me, and I believe those were my angels. Because I did have a conversation as I was having this out-of-body experience. And I keep going back and forth with myself if I want to share that in this story time, because I don't know if I want to keep that between me and God. But I did have a conversation, and I'm having an out-of-body experience as well as I'm looking at myself. Around this time, I was going through a lot. I was going through depression. I go through depression. I battle with depression every single day. I was going through it really, really heavy around this time. And there was a lot of times where I just did not want to be here. And in this moment was the moment where it was like, this is what's happening right now. You have the choice to either stay and have another chance because you do have a purpose on this world, and you have a gift, and you have so much in store for you that we would love for you to see. But if you want to take the choice to just let it all go and go home being with God, you have that choice. So I'm having this outer body experience, and I'm also having this conversation with someone. So, and I was seeing my mom, I was seeing my dad, and I'm just like, I'm not ready. I'm not ready to leave. Like, I want to be with my family. I want to live and live out through my purpose. And I feel like I'm supposed to have this moment for a reason. And I want to be with my family. So, of course, I wanted to be with my family. So I'm having this outer body experience, and I'm seeing everything go on. And then next thing you know, I wake up. My mom is by me. The other doctor is standing right there. I was still in a lot of pain. I hadn't got my pain pills, my pain medication for after my surgery. So that happened, and I just remember feeling so different after that. I remember just feeling like so appreciative of life. Like, I just wanted to hug my mama. I wanted to hug my dad. I wanted to hug all my loved ones and kiss them and tell them I love them and tell them I'm here and tell them I'm not going anywhere. Like I said, I was going through a lot before that even happened, to where I didn't even want to be on this earth. But seeing the things that the other things that I'm not going to put in this video, because I'm just going to leave that to me and God, like I said. But to see the things that I saw and hear the things that I heard, I just know that God wanted me to be here, and God is happy with the decision that I made. So I'm so blessed to be here, to just be here to even tell my story and tell it, because August in 2013, I was supposed to lose my life that day. And even after I got out of surgery, the doctor said, like, if you didn't come in today, if you didn't go to the doctor today to even figure out what was going on, and you just stayed at home and sat through the pain and just took pain pills, you would have died. He was telling me what had happened was, like, the pill, they were telling me I was having a UTI, but I wasn't having a UTI. It was growing, the cyst that I had, it was growing inside of me. So that was the pain that I was feeling. It was just getting bigger and bigger over the years. And the doctor was just like, I can't believe you even sat through all that pain. Like, that is excruciating pain. Like, I can't believe you even here, or you even went through that. Like, but I did. Like, I didn't know that that's what it was, though, at the time. So he basically was saying you weren't having a UTI. You weren't having a UTI at all. It was just growing inside of you throughout these years. And it grew so much to where it was about to burst. And it was going to burst that day. That day was going to be the last day of all of that. And they said if I would have never came to the doctor that day, I would have lost my life. And I would not be here today to tell this story. So I'm just grateful to be here. I thank God every day, because I know that I have a purpose on this earth. I know I do, because I feel like God has saved me through so much. Like, there's so many other stories that I could tell where God has been there for me, and He has literally saved me. Like, He literally put His protective shield around me, His angels around me, everything, and He has saved my life so many times. That's why I know I'm supposed to be something so great. I'm supposed to be something so great, and I tell myself this every day. I'm supposed to be something so great, something that is beyond me. Like, I feel like God is going to bless me tremendously. Like, I just feel like He's just going to bless me. I just have that feeling, because He has been there for me so much. And the fact that the doctors was telling me that I was having UTIs and I wasn't having UTIs, the doctors weren't checking me thoroughly. They were just basically giving me pills that was basically suppressing the pain. So it wasn't taking away whatever was going on with me. It wasn't taking it away. All it was doing was suppressing the pain. And that's what my doctor that did the surgery on me told me. He said all them pills that they were giving you, it wasn't doing anything. It was just suppressing the pain so you wouldn't feel it for the time being. And that's why it kept on reoccurring, because it wasn't nothing that was going away. And they didn't check me thoroughly. And even my doctor said they should have checked you thoroughly. There's no reason why they should have kept sending you home telling you it was a UTI as many times as you went to the doctor. They should have checked you thoroughly. And I think that's part of the reason why I don't really trust doctors, and I don't trust anything that they say. And I get really bad anxiety when I go to the doctor, because I could have lost my life. I could have lost my life because they were telling me I was having a UTI, and because they're doctors and because they're supposed to know what they're talking about, you supposed to just take it and be like, okay, this is what it is because the doctor said this is what it is. It's just like, no. So I really don't trust doctors as far as I can throw them. And girl, I ain't been to the gym in a minute, so I can't pick to throw nothing. I can't pick to throw nothing right now. So I have bad anxiety when I go to the doctor because I don't really know what's what. So yeah, that was a very bad experience for me. And a lot of people was like, dang girl, you could have sued them, you could have got money off them because you could have lost your life because they didn't check you thoroughly, and they just kept sending you home saying you had a UTI. And when I look back on it now, even my mom was like, damn, we could have sued them. And I was like, you know what, we could have. But I didn't. I didn't do that. It was what it was. It happened. I'm blessed to be here. I'm blessed to be here to even be sitting right here telling y'all this story. But that is the story time of how August 5th, 2013 was supposed to be my death day. But your girl is here. They couldn't keep me down. They tried to bring me down, and they couldn't keep me down. I'm here for a reason, and I'm blessed, and I'm just so thankful. And that day also showed me how strong I really was and how much of a fighter I really am. Like, y'all, I was driving back and forth through the emergency room and Dr. Raven. That day I was supposed to die, literally going back and forth trying to get myself together. And they was like, how were you even driving? Like, how was you driving? Y'all, wasn't nothing but God. God was pushing the wheel. I was not driving, okay? God gave me a little bit of strength that I needed to drive to Dr. Raven and drive to the emergency room to go back and forth. That day, he woke me up that day. Because let me tell you something also. That day when I woke up to go to school, I was just going to go to school that day. But something told me, go to the doctor. Go to the doctor. Don't go to school today. Go to the doctor. So I didn't go to school that day. If I would have made that decision to go to school that day and the amount of pain that I was in, I would have died at school that day. And that blows my mind to even think about. I would have died at school that day. Crazy to think about. So I'm just so thankful that God was in my ear, God was in my head, God was around me, and because everything that happened, it was like, no, okay, I'm gonna go to school today. No, I'm gonna go to the doctor. Like, he was just around me. So God was pushing that car. God was pushing that wheel. God pushed me through that whole day. Okay, he pushed me through that whole day. And I'm just thankful and grateful. That's why every morning I wake up, I thank God. Thank you, God, for waking me up this morning. You know what I'm saying? If it wasn't for him, I would not be here. If it wasn't for you, I would not be waking up this morning. So, yeah, man, I'm just blessed, and I'm blessed to be here. And I just hope that, I do find my purpose on this earth, because, I feel in my heart, I know what my purpose is. And I'm just happy that I was able to share this story with you all. Like, I'm really happy I got to share this story. And just using this as a platform. I love doing YouTube. It's something that I really love to do. And I hope that I grow with my YouTube. I hope my YouTube channel grows. Because I feel like I started this platform for a reason. And I'm like an onion. There's so many layers to me. And I can't wait for y'all to get to know those different layers of me. Yeah, I'm goofy. I like to joke. I play, whatever. But there's so many different layers to me. And I hope with time, as I grow, that, we'll get to know each other. And y'all get to see those different layers. But you guys, that is my story time. I try not to make the story time too long, but I'm sorry. But I hope y'all enjoyed this story time about the time your girl was about to go to the pearly gates. Ow! But I hope y'all enjoyed this story time. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and hit that bell to be notified whenever I do post videos. So don't, that is so important. Please click that bell so you can be notified. And please give it a thumbs up. Y'all giving it a thumbs up shows me that y'all like these type of videos, that y'all want to see more videos like this. So just give it a thumbs up. And if you stopping by and you not subscribed, what is going on? What is going on, sis? Subscribe. What are you doing? What are you doing? Subscribe, okay? Like, we as friends, we as family. Come on, baby. Don't do me like that. Don't do me like that. But now, you guys, that is it for this video. And until next time, you guys, I'm going to see y'all later. And don't forget, like I always say, tell your mama, your daddy, your uncle, your auntie, your cousin, all of them to subscribe to your girl. Okay? Because we lit. We lit over here. We popping. All right, y'all. I'm out.